All right, let's talk about something we've all felt, the absolute frustration of dealing with IT support. Today, we're going to dive into how a new approach called AI SRM is completely flipping the script, turning that daily headache into something incredibly efficient.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You write up your problem, you attach the screenshot, you hit that send button, and then nothing. Crickets. You're just left wondering, did anyone even see my request? It's a universal feeling. But what if it didn't have to be like that at all? So this, right here, is the story. On the left, you've got the world we all know, the manual chaos, the waiting games, the guessing. But on the right, that's a glimpse of what's possible with AI-powered clarity. And that's the journey we're going on today. Let's just be real for a second. The old way is basically a maze. You're trying to write a ticket, but you're not even sure what the technical terms are. Then it gets routed, probably by hand, maybe to the completely wrong department. Now, the IT admin has to go digging through old files, trying to find a similar problem from 2 years ago. And all that fumbling around, it just leads to missed deadlines and a whole lot of frustration. Okay, but enough about the problem. Let's bring in the hero of our story, the AI SRM system. This thing was built from the ground up to get rid of all that manual chaos and just replace it with smart, intelligent automation. It's designed to fix every single one of those pain points we just talked about.
So what is it exactly? Well, AI SRM stands for AI-based Integrated IT Service Request Management System. Yeah, I know, it's a mouthful. But forget the long name because its goals are actually super simple. Use AI to solve problems way faster and make the quality of IT service way, way better. And to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, let's look at a few numbers. First, it measures in at 631 function points. You don't need to be an engineer. All you need to know is that that number means this is a serious enterprise-level application. This is not some little plugin.
It's also built to be connected. We're talking over 80 API endpoints. In plain English, that means it can talk to just about any other piece of software in your company, acting like a smart central hub for everything.
And the brains of the whole operation? It's all powered by 5 different AI models working together. So this isn't just one simple algorithm. It's a really sophisticated intelligence engine that's driving this entire process.
Okay, so numbers are cool, but what does this actually mean for you, the person who just needs their laptop to work so you can get on with your day? Let's walk through the user's journey and see how everything changes. I mean, just look at how simple this gets. You just describe your problem in your own words. The AI instantly reads it, creates the perfect technical title, and automatically sends it to the right team. It even reads the text inside your screenshots. All of that busy work you used to have to do, poof, it's just gone. Now, a big part of the magic here is this technology called retrieval augmented generation. But honestly, the best way to think about it is like this. The system is like having an expert librarian who has read, understood, and perfectly memorized every single solution and document that has ever existed in the company, instantly.
So we've seen how it helps the user. But what about the IT administrators? Well, for them, this system is less of a tool and more like a set of superpowers. It completely transforms their job from just putting out fires to actually getting ahead of problems before they even start. And this shows you that big picture view perfectly. An admin can log in and right away see this dashboard, showing them exactly where the problems are coming from. Is the CRM system having a bad week? Is the network glitching out? They can spot these trends at a glance, instead of having to dig through a mountain of tickets.
And that dashboard is really just the tip of the iceberg. The system has 18 different tabs for admins, giving them incredible power. They can dive deep into advanced analytics, they can search for errors using just an image, manage the entire knowledge base, and, this is a big one, oversee all the service agreements.
Which, brings up a classic problem in any office. When someone marks a ticket as urgent, what does that actually mean? Without a clear system, it's just a word, right? And it usually just leads to chaos.
Well, ASRM brings total order to that chaos with a crystal clear 4-level service level agreement, or SLA, policy. Suddenly, urgent isn't just a feeling. It has a concrete definition, a 30-minute response time and a 4-hour fixed time, 24/7. Same for high, medium, and low. Everybody knows the rules of the game.
And you want to know the best part? It's all automated. The second a ticket comes in, a timer starts. The system knows what the business hours are, it can pause the clock if you're waiting for someone else, and it sends out an alert if a deadline is getting close. It makes sure that absolutely nothing falls through the cracks, ever.
So let's zoom all the way out. We've seen how it helps users, we've seen the superpowers for admins,
But what does all of this really mean for the business as a whole? This is where this thing goes from being just a support tool to a real strategic advantage.
The most immediate impact is right here, and it's obvious. The time it takes to actually fix a problem, it just plummets. When you spend less time fixing stuff, employees can spend more time doing their actual jobs, and that boosts productivity for the entire company.
And it goes way beyond just speed. Think about the other long-term benefits. The quality of service goes through the roof because it's so fast and consistent. The whole organization literally gets smarter because all this knowledge is being captured. And decisions get made based on real data, not just hunches. The entire process becomes more professional.
And this, to me, is maybe the most powerful idea of all. Every time a problem gets solved, it's not just another closed ticket. It's a new piece of knowledge that gets automatically added to an intelligent, searchable database. The system learns, and because it learns, the whole organization gets smarter with it.
So really, it all comes down to this one question. After seeing what's possible, you have to wonder about your own workplace. Is your IT support just a necessary evil, or could it be a way to build a smarter, faster, and more efficient organization? The future of IT is clearly intelligent and automated. The only real question is, who's ready for it?